Conversation Bros here. I'm Behold Greatness, and this is...
I remember my name this week. It's Topper of Bubba.
That it is. We're here to talk about the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they're in
5 a.m. start time.
Yeah, Perth, Australia, man. It's going to be wild. I would imagine we're going to hear the biggest pop for Rio, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I'm just from Australia.
And I think we're going to see some familiar faces, at least watching from the crowd, because she's got some familia in that area.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's going to be good.
Might try to get through this without coughing. I'm a little under the weather, so bear with me.
Yeah. Well, we're going to speed through this, though. We're gonna try to get this done. All right. The pre-show, they added this very last minute. So your thoughts, Kabuki Warriors versus Indy and Candace for the women's tag titles.
Kabukis aren't losing, even though I'd like to see Candace and
Indy, get it wrong.
Indy. But
I felt it feels thrown together. It's like very rushed. Like, hey, here you go.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they have different plans, so maybe we'll get a title change. But
nah, I think
doubt
Kabuki Warriors
yeah,
keep it.
They're taking it into Mania.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt.
Because I feel like they
gotta have Oscar on.
Well, that and they want to build up the whole Bailey thing and damage control thing. So
yes, sir. So we agree there, and we know how this Omen was last time we agreed on everything.
Yeah,
so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, next men's tag titles: Finn, Damian Priest versus Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
Yeah, Judgment Day.
This is a no.
No. I don't even got anything to throw together for this other than I hope they do something with R-Truth. That's about all I got.
They legitimately just threw together two guys from NXT UK, basically.
Yeah.
Who have a following over there just so they can get a little pop from a match. It's a cheap mechanism to get some of what they want. It's a way to ensure there was a title defense, but like it doesn't really have meaning. It's going to be a squash match, in my opinion, probably. Yeah. I don't foresee it being a long match, maybe 10 minutes.
Man, I'm going off topic again, but NXT has a better tag team division than SmackDown and Raw put together.
You're not wrong
it's
right
sad.
now. You're not wrong. And then when they do move a tag team up, they don't use them properly.
Like Alba and Isla. We had the same thoughts.
Yeah.
And actually, me and Sean were talking about that at work today. So, Sean, if you're watching this, you'll hear the shout out.
Yeah. All right. Now to a big moment of the night because Grayson Waller's a homeboy as well. Seth and Cody are on the Grayson Waller effect, which feels weird. What's going on? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me.
Is Austin Theory going to be there with him? They're kind of like butt buddies at this point.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of weirdness going on here, and I don't think it's a safe spot necessarily for Seth or Cody.
Do they turn this into a random tag team match? Seth and Cody versus Grayson.
I don't think it matters
Austin,
what it turns into. I think what really happens is Damian Priest cashes in during the Grayson Waller effect.
Okay. Well, that's your take on that one. So I'm going to go with my own take because I don't want to be completely the same on everything with you today. So what if, remember, was it Monday or last Friday? I don't know. My week's been miserable, so I can't remember what day. But maybe Seth asked Cody, well, what do you have in mind for the whole, what were they talking about, drawing a blank, man.
Their Shield?
Yes! Yeah.
That reference?
Yeah, so maybe they try to see, maybe somebody random shows up. I don't know. That's my only guess.
I don't know. It just feels like a whole weird convoluted situation that I'm not sure has any real good direction. And I think it just gets destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be something amok, so
yeah.
We'll find out.
And maybe we're going to get a Superstars debut or something of that nature. So we'll see. But moving on, the men's chamber match to face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, which I don't think Seth carries that title into there maybe. So we'll see what happens.
Seth needs to carry a title into Mania.
That knee's not going to hold up.
Has to.
I don't think he's going to hold up.
Has to.
Do you want a squash match at Mania? I don't think it means anything if he goes and gets crushed.
He'll shoot up. He'll do something. He'll make it somehow.
But we got Drew versus Randy versus Bobby versus LA Knight versus KO versus Logan Paul.
Can I stop you right there?
What?
Why is Logan in this match?
For the star power. Because he's so popular. I hate him. He should
don't-
be defending that title on the
don't
card, maybe.
understand.
But that's it.
That is one wasted freaking spot.
It is.
Terrible.
And let's be honest. At this point, Bobby's probably a waste anyway too,
I
because
agree.
it doesn't follow with the rest of his storyline.
You'd been better off putting Jay and I don't know.
Put Solo in there.
There you
Anybody
go.
would have been better.
Yeah, that would have been.
Truthfully.
I mean, even Jay and Jimmy. I mean, like, it'd been something better.
It'd been something different, but we didn't
Logan's
get
just
it.
a wasted spot. I feel like.
But
I'm sure there's people disagree out there with me, but that's just my opinion.
I personally think Randy wins this. He makes the most sense to get another title run, take that title. If Randy isn't the one to do that, L.A. Knight, yeah.
By the way, it's L.A. Knight, not L.A. Knight.
Fuck you. Anyway,
But yeah, unfortunately, again, I gotta agree with this guy over here.
yeah.
Randy is my obvious choice.
It seems
And-
pretty obvious the way they
yeah.
painted the pictures.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they want Drew to face Sami Zayn in a meaningless match.
And
there,
to be completely honest, since I am a John Cena fan, if anybody were to break Ric Flair's record outside of John Cena,
it
I'd
deserves
want
to be
Randy
Randy.
Orton.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, my backup is L.A.
Knight.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, fortunately, we're in agreement to that. I don't know, maybe something crazy happens. I doubt it, but
I don't know, but it might be a good thing because we might get some different results since we agreed last time and all hell broke loose. So we'll see.
yeah.
So the women's chamber match, the face of Rhea at WrestleMania, we have Becky, Bianca, Liv, Naomi, Tiff, and apparently Raquel. Rodriguez.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Listen, this comes down to the star power at Mania. You need Becky. Becky's the one. And if we're not pulling the trigger on Becky, I think it's they pull the trigger early on Tiffy time. That's just those are the two options for me at this point that make the most sense logically to push the future.
I can't not agree with you again. Becky, definitely, I feel like if they want to make WrestleMania star-studded, which it seems like that's where they're headed, because they're now adding possibly, what's his name, I don't know, some famous guy. I can't think of his name right now. Stallone.
Oh, Rocky Balboa.
Yeah,
huh?
Yeah. Becky's the answer. I mean, they could go Bianca, but I think we all want to see.
We all want to see her
Bianca
versus Jade,
and
which is,
Jade,
I think,
so-
what happens inevitably
Right.
after the dust settles on this.
Right.
They go that direction.
And so I'm going to say Becky. My backup is different, so we got one finally different opinion. I think we're going to see the revenge story of Liv Morgan.
Which I would be on board with. It would kind of make sense at this point.
Me personally, can't wait to see her ring attire.
Yeah, she's always got fire ring attire. There ain't no doubt about that.
So,
And, who doesn't enjoy Liv? So.
yeah, I know Bo does. He believes.
Which, do we see another vignette tonight?
No, I mean tomorrow.
No.
Don't. Oh, on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do they lead this into this? I mean, because they never did say where they will actually show up. Because they did say about the brands,
That's true.
about someone being a representative on the brands. If you actually watch the vignette, it is very curious to me. I think we might start to see something from that if it is legitimate.
Okay, I literally just had a Tiffany epiphany.
Okay.
What if he said there's 3 faces, right?
Yes.
What if there's a character on each brand?
Well, that's what they were insinuating
okay.
in the vignette. That's what we're talking about.
All right.
He has a representative carrying things out on each
boy.
brand.
Oh, boy.
So for
Oh,
me,
boy.
there's only a few select people that this could be.
Oh, boy.
Obviously, I feel like Redbeard is probably one of these characters.
He did.
And he did just express interest in wrestling somebody, right? So I think we're on the
who
right
was
path.
that?
I don't remember who.
Shoot, me and Sean were talking about this at work.
I think we're in for something at some point. If he does decide to really go crazy. And,
it was Gunther.
Yeah.
Gunther.
Yeah.
It was Gunther.
And change the wrestling landscape a little bit. I'm okay with it.
I just hope I'm trying not to get my hopes up. I really want it to be Bo so bad. I think I'm gonna cry either way, whether it is Bo or whether it's not. So
I think we're in for something.
I think that whole thing's just gonna be emotional no matter what. So.
I think they're gonna give us some breadcrumbs along the way here. I don't think you can go through a big show like this and not give us something.
If it is Bo,
especially if it's a big picture thing.
If they did with Bray what they're gonna do with Bo, of course they're not gonna leave you hanging.
Yeah. So then moving on.
Watch out for the QR codes, guys.
Yeah, that's very possible. So the women's title match, we got Rhea versus Nia Jax, and I'm picking Rhea to win, but this is where we might differ a little bit on the execution. I don't think Rhea pins Nia, and hear me out on this. Nia gets disqualified because the Bloodline gets a new member, and Nia goes absolutely bonkers heel and joins her La Familia at her rightful place. And she gets disqualified for the mass destruction that ensues, and you leave Judgment Day and Rhea in complete ruin with the Bloodline standing tall. Yeah, you weren't ready for that bombshell, were you, buddy? We always got a surprise ready.
This is why I cut my hair. Because when you talk about the Bloodline, it makes me gray.
Makes your blood boil.
By the way, shout out to the Conversation Bros Cave.
Yeah.
So that's a bombshell.
Yeah. How do you think it ends?
I mean, Rhea's winning.
But I think you can only end the show with "We the One" standing tall. That's what they want.
You know, as much as I hate to admit it, you might be onto something.
I think I am. And
what if they have like a Bloodline Judgment Day show off to end the show? Why? No.
Yeah, buddy. I think we're in for a serious treat. Because in the process of all this, we're going to get a new women's tag team.
I mean, either way.
Hey, you didn't even ask who the women's tag team is. You're going to get Nia and Naomi joining together as forces in the Bloodline to help overtake this future, buddy.
No, shut up.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, this is my prediction here for changing the landscape in the future of wrestling right here from Perth, Australia, my friend. It's going to be exciting. I'm not going to like it, but I'm going to enjoy watching it because they'll give us something different.
I hate you
Extend
right now.
that storyline.
I hate you so much right now.
Yeah, man.
No. I mean, Rhea's winning. I don't think she's going to win by pinning Nia. I feel like Becky's going to get involved somehow.
I would love that.
But God, the whole name. I can't even speak. I'm so angry.
It's a realistic possibility.
I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong. If not, dude, the results video we're gonna do, you might see me just smoke coming out of my ears.
Mm-hmm. So obviously, they did their press conference. Obviously, they'll do a press conference after this, and we'll see what that's like. Because there'll be clear direction going to Mania at that point.
Yeah.
And that'll give us some more ideas on what to expect in the future. But we got a busy day because on top of SmackDown, there's another pay-per-view going on, right?
Tonight? Yeah, TNA.
Yeah, which honestly is an entertaining product. And
really,
even though they're in a little bit of turmoil, I'm all for
didn't really look
watching
up the match card, so
no.
Let me just skim through it here real quick. Because we're going to watch it tomorrow anyway.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to what they provide.
It is What No Surrender, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like some of the characters there. I don't agree with Scott D'Amore being gone, but we'll see. I'm sure they got some.
So just roughly, real quick, TNA, they have their Knockouts Championship, which is Jordan Grace and Giselle Shaw.
Giselle Shaw. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did not like her.
Jordan Grace going on.
Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Which my friend Sean Edward, he kind of said that Jordan was unhappy in TNA. So could we get a WWE?
All I'm gonna say is if they do have a working relationship,
yeah, that's true.
Don't be surprised if somebody who's not being used at the show in Australia just maybe show up.
Well, that's true. That's true.
We'll see.
Then you got the TNA X Division Championship, Chris Sabin and our old pal from WWE, Mustafa Ali.
I think listen, it seems to be a theme right now. I saw Matt Riddle get a championship in New Japan last night.
Right?
I saw Nick Namath get a championship last night. So the
Mustafa.
three-peat Mustafa Ali gonna get that title.
Yeah, might as well.
Yep. And listen, I love Chris Sabin as much as anybody, but Mustafa Ali's the right choice right now.
Yeah. You got a tag team, the Austin Ace, Chris Bay versus the Grizzled Young Vets.
You know what? It's crazy, but the Grizzled Young Vets are gonna win.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm on board.
Yeah. Okay.
And when they're treated correctly, they're technically sound as anybody.
They are.
I can't hate them because they're technically sound. They were just saddled with shit gimmicks.
Yeah.
They're quality in the ring, so I can't even be mad.
You're right.
I think they're gonna win.
Then my match that I'm definitely looking forward to is the DK versus MK Ultra, which is Masha and Killer Kelly.
Oh, yes, sir.
So,
sign me up for anything Killer Kelly. Yep.
Yeah,
that's
that match might be the match of
that will be match of the night. Facts.
Yeah.
You won't convince me otherwise.
So I love the DK.
And what do we got here?
Number one contenders match for the TNA title, which is Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian. Because remember, Frankie wasn't ready to wrestle last night. So.
Yeah, listen. As much as I want Eric Young, and I know what Eric Young's about, this is about Frankie Kazarian doing the one thing he's never done.
Right.
And so it's going to happen.
And there might be more matches, but that was the main one, so I just figured to pop them off.
Yeah.
SmackDown, I don't know really what the card is. I think it's a pretty decent loaded card tonight. So excited about that. We'll see.
Yeah. There's a lot to expect, a lot to see. Where do they further the bloodline stuff? Do they drop us any hints on what to expect here in the future?
Who knows?
Do we see anything out of the ordinary? Is there some free agent coming soon?
Who are you referencing, my guy?
We could be referencing a lot of people, but at some point, Sasha Banks and people like that have to choose a home.
Yeah.
And we're getting closer to the big time, and if she doesn't show up in AEW by their Boston show, I think she's coming back WWE.
Yeah.
So
I concur. You got Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
He's out there.
I think there's the Rainmaker. Has he made his complete decision yet?
Oh yeah.
AEW?
Sure.
Possibly.
Maybe.
I think so.
And then you got Matt Cardona's coming at some point.
Woo woo woo.
No, he's gonna be Matt Cardona.
Oh, is he?
Zack Ryder will never show up. That's what he said.
That's okay. As long as I see a Broski boot, I'm cool.
Let's touch base a little bit before I start coughing. NXT on Tuesday, I felt like again was a fantastic show. They're putting out promos again that are phenomenal.
They do things that the main roster should be doing. These small promos that are filmed ahead of time and give you meaning and background to them without them having a match is a lost art, and that's why NXT is a superior product right now, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
And I will finally say this. Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin are better tag team champions than any tag team champions we have in WWE right now. They are more interesting than
they are interesting.
We have.
It's a nice dynamic.
So, like you had suggested, maybe they move them both over to WWE, which I'd be happy with.
Yeah, main roster bound them together.
The new Braun Breaker character has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
So thank you for. I know I've said this the last few videos, but
It breathed some life in his career that he needed.
Great.
He was lacking direction. He's all the talent in the world, but couldn't harness any character development.
Yeah.
You know, and I think he was finally given a chance with something. And I think this is where Baron Corbin has the most core value in the company when it comes to things like this. He went down to NXT. He didn't have to, but he chose to go down there, accepted that role, and has absolutely flourished and shined.
Yeah.
Everything he's done, he's made guys look good. He's put on good matches, and he's just a tireless worker, and you got to appreciate him.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot of good things continue to develop from these things. The champions right now are doing their thing on that show, and it makes you feel good about what the product's doing and the shape that they're in.
I agree. It's shout out time.
Yes.
What do you got?
Oh man, I got Myers Meadows, the best wiffle ball around, my friends.
Oh no, not the best. It is the best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love it. We look forward to doing it again soon. John and Tom Turnbull are the guys to go to.
Yeah.
Man. They're awesome.
And thanks for your guys' support. Just chatting with you and saying how much you really enjoy watching our videos. It means a lot to me personally. I'm sure him too. So
loyal friends and followers.
And
absolutely.
I can definitely tell that you definitely do follow and watch our videos straight through because you're bringing up stuff. So I know.
Yep.
So definitely means a lot. So thank you for the continued support. Means a lot. So
definitely.
Again, T-shirt Tony from the
Funny Farm Apparel Company.
Oh yeah.
The exclusive apparel maker.
And I just saw he does engraving now, guys.
Oh boy, yeah.
Engraving. So check him out on the Funny Farms Apparel Facebook page.
Gonna have to get a mug or something, I guess. Huh?
Ooh.
Yeah. Critical conversation mug. You know what?
Better idea than that towel.
I think the towel's still a good idea.
Okay.
But I'm also on board with, I think if we're going to get in the wiffle ball, I might have to get a wiffle ball bat wrapped in the Critical Conversation Bros official logo. Yeah. Future's looking good.
I did bring up jerseys, but yeah.
Yeah. We're getting crazy out here. We love it. Fun times.
Crazy. And ACW just posted a thing that they're coming back to Hagerstown. I believe it was April 19th. And they dropped a match.
Oh, man.
Kalisto versus Chris Slade. I can't wait.
Listen, that's going to be fire. I'm going to have to probably go to that because that sounds amazing. And shout out to Matt Riddle, who did win the New Japan Television Champion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good for him. We saw him, work live and in person. He looked great. He looked good. I'm happy to see him bouncing back on his feet and doing well for himself.
So shout out to Chris Slade, if you watch this video, and thanks for your support too. I know we were talking back and forth.
Shout out to ACW, period.
Yeah.
Because Mr. James Ellsworth, even though he has no chin, he does have a good brain. We like that guy.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing over there, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
So yeah, I think that Chris Slade and Kalisto match is going to be outstanding.
I think that's going to be fire.
And there's a legend. There's a legend showing up.
Is there?
Yeah.
Huh.
He's one half of the
Dudley Boys.
We're going to
Testify.
Dudleyville. We're going to Dudleyville. Dudleyville.
Listen, if Spike shows up randomly, I'll be really happy.
That would, or Bubba. Wait.
Bubba's kind of a dick.
Then we gotta fight because that's my name.
What?
I am Topper at Bubba.
Listen, if you want to fight Bubba Ray Dudley, you go ahead. You'll get your ass kicked.
I'm good. I don't want to go through a table.
Yeah,
By the way, I don't know if Devon's in a match, but I do know there is a table match at some point.
Of course.
During that show.
Get the tables.
So I don't know where they're putting that table, but I don't think it's going to be in the ring because remember the.
I sure as hell hope it's right in front of where I plan on sitting.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be great.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to a lot of good wrestling shows in the future. A lot of good stuff coming up. Continue to like, subscribe, and comment on the YouTube and TikTok.
Glad you didn't forget comment this time.
Yeah, I did not forget.
Yes, yeah. Sir. So thanks for all of our individual supporters that we each have on our TikTok page for supporting us. I know I have a few nice
people from all over
in TikTok that really support. Thank you, appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So yeah.
We love people from all over. It's great to see our contact reaching some people outside of the country and stuff. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Shout out to Canada specifically.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Canada.
That's... Yeah. We got some good ones there. That's for sure. So looking forward to growing and you growing with us. So
growing tall. I hope not this way.
I hope not.
I hope. Yeah, I don't
Maybe
want
a
to
couple
grow. I
beers,
don't want to
but-
grow that way.
Yeah, we can grow taller would be nice, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Let's grow our fan base. Let's
Yeah.
keep growing bigger. And we hope everybody enjoys all this wrestling that's going on this weekend as much as we will.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for following.
And we'll be cracking a cold one open bright and early.
Well, maybe. Definitely donuts and coffee.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. Have a good weekend.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.